Hey YouTube, coming at you with a deck for sale. It's a full scrap build, very similar to the one that won YCS Orlando. Well, topped at YCS Orlando. Minus dualities and solemn warnings, but everything else in the deck is complete, and the extra deck is complete with 3 scrap dragons, 2 scrap twins, and a scrap archfiend. It's a pretty good deal for $250. That's what I'm asking for it. You get everything you see here. So onto the deck list, you have 3 scrap Chimera. If you don't know how scraps play, basically he lets you summon a tuner from the graveyard to synchro. 3 scrap beasts, easy scrap dragon with scrap Chimera. 3 scrap goblin. Lets you stop at least one attack, and he's destroyed by his own effect, which lets you search out a scrap from the grave, chain with some other stuff. Scrap golem, which lets you special summon a scrap from the grave or to either player's side. Scrap Orthros, we just got this in Extreme Victory. This card is absolutely amazing. It's only good at 1 though. It takes up too much room otherwise, but he lets you destroy scraps on the field so they get their effects, and then it lets you summon some annoying card that I'll show you later, which is probably the reason it topped. Sangan, because it's Sangan, lets you search out stuff. Summoner Monk, which lets you search out your tuners and synchro summon. Morphing Jar, wasn't run in the other deck, but this card's amazing for me because scraps can lose hand advantage a little fast, so you set him, boom, whole new hand. Triple Reborn Tengu. This card's amazing in this deck because you can destroy it and summon another one, or you can synchro summon with it. Very flexible. Good in a lot of decks now, but in this one is pretty awesome. And this guy right here, newest edition, meklord Emperor Granel. If you don't know what he does already, he's special summoned when a face-up monster that you control is destroyed by a card effect. He gains attack equal to half your life points, so if it's like the start of a round, get him out, destroying like scrap scrap beast with scrap Orthros or something along those lines. Boom, 4,000 beater. That also steals synchros, takes your opponent's synchros, equips it to himself, and then he gains attack equal to it, and then you can special summon the synchros in a face-up defense position on your side of the field. Really nasty. The only reason you don't run him at 3 is because you're not always destroying stuff, and he can be a really bad top deck sometimes. Alright, next up you have triple scrapyard to search out your tuners. Triple scrapstorm. This card is broken. Basically, you select a face-up scrap monster, you send a scrap monster to the graveyard from your deck, draw cards, and destroy the scrap monster. Because it was destroyed by a scrap effect, if you sent like Chimera to the grave, you can add the Chimera back to your hand, and it chains incredibly well against any number of traps. Like, let's say your opponent's about to deprison. Oh look, Scrapstorm, boom. Alright, destroy it, get its effect, add something to your hand, draw a card. It's pretty disgusting what you can do with it. Next up you have double MST, because staple. Scapegoat. This card is really useful in this deck because it gives tribute fodder for Scrap Dragon and Scrap Twin Dragon, and also helps with synchroing a little bit. You can't summon the turn it's used, but it also provides a little bit of a wall too. Mind Control, because it's hilarious to synchro with whatever they have, or mind control something, then destroy it with Scrap Dragon. And then some staples, Dark Hole Monster Reborn, Giant Trunade. For your trap lineup, you got Triple Royal Decree, because it lets you summon safely, which is kind of useful to do now, and also it can be destroyed by Scrap Dragon, so you have a lot of control over this card. It's really useful in this deck because you have so much control. It's not going to hurt you even if you run a good trap lineup. You got 1 Mirror Force, 1 Torrential Tribute, it's Ultra, 1 Call the Haunted, 1 Bottomless, and 1 Compulse. So yeah, that's the main deck, and you also get triple Scrap Dragon. These 2 are ulti. One's first edition, one's unlimited, and then 1 Ultra first edition. 2 Scrap Twin Dragons, they're both first edition. One Ultra, 1 ultimate, and 1 Scrap Archfiend. This is the promo from the sneak peek. So yeah, the deck's complete. For $250, you get everything you see here. I have amazing eBay feedback, 100%. I ship with tracking and everything. The deck is complete, and personally I think this is a steal for anyone who's looking to get a complete build. This is the best on eBay, by the way. You can look at any of the other builds. They're either missing scrap dragons, or they're missing like key components like meklord, Tengu, Orthros, the new stuff that came out that makes this deck broken as hell. So yeah, everything you see here for a pretty good price. So yeah, thanks for watching, and if you're interested, good luck and happy bidding. Also, hit me up. I'll be willing to do a trade for this deck also. Take note that I do not send first, though. If you want reassurance, I mean, I'm a fair businessman. I have a ton of refs. So yeah, thanks for watching.